If the boat happens to go upside down, the divers would come to this part of the boat, which is where the escape hatch is. The reason for the window is when the boat's upside down, it's dark inside the cockpit with all the water in there, and the driver has a reference of which way to get out. The divers would push this knob here, turn the handle, and out he comes.
Well, we're getting set for Heat 3A, and we've got the Miss Budweiser and the Winston Eagle going head-to-head right away, along with the T+, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, the hometown boat, and Alvy's American Eagle.
We look to the course, and again, we have a very good lineup for the start, and there's the green flag right off the bat. It's going to be a battle with the Miss Budweiser taking the lead momentarily. The Kellogg's Frosted Flakes on the outside, and lane number 5 is trying to catch him. There goes the Winston Eagle breaking free of the pack as they head down into turn number 1. Let's see how they come out. It looks like the Budweiser is going to have the advantage. Miss Budweiser is sitting in lane number 3. Miss T+ on the inside. Winston Eagle right on the outside. Look at that lineup on the back stretch. We have 3 boats now. 2 of them break away. The 2 outside boats. It looks like Winston Eagle. Mark Tate has found some extra power. He is challenging now and taking the lead. Let's see if he can hold on to it.
Oh, they pick up that speed down that straightaway. Now they'll have to set up at corner number 3. Watch for that second rooster tail. There it is. That signifies to the fans on shore they are in that turn.
The inside boat now taking a slight advantage, but again, Mark Tate comes up and just noses out Miss Budweiser. Here comes Chip Hanauer one more time. Can he hold it down the front straightaway at the end of lap number 1? It looks like Winston Eagle will go down as the leader for lap number 1 as they now head down into turn number 1. Winston Eagle will try to hold it on the outside. These drivers doing a great job out here on this course. A little rough in turn 2, and look at the Miss Budweiser. Miss Budweiser got roughed up just a little bit, had to get off it a little, and Winston Eagle stayed strong. Mark Tate again trying to take the lead.
A lane change penalty has been called by the officials here on the Miss Budweiser. Chip Hanauer will get an extra lap, so that battle you're seeing right now is for naught.
The Budweiser moves back to last place on this, although if you notice he is testing the Winston Eagle. He's got to find out for the championship heat, assuming these 2 boats go head-to-head in that heat, exactly what the Winston Eagle has. So Chip Hanauer is not backing off at all. The Winston Eagle is staying strong.
Budweiser will now try that inside lane. Winston Eagle driver Mark Tate will try to pinch him, not give him anything but what he deserves. He'll try to hold him tight. That's part of racing strategy.
Winston Eagle driven by Mark Tate out of the Detroit, Michigan area. He has had some rough starts for the season, but he is certainly smoothing it out here in Madison, Indiana. Second place now is the hometown boat, the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, driven by Mike Hansen, who also lives here in Madison, Indiana. There's your 3rd place boat out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Steve David, the driver. The Miss T+, the name of the boat. The boat itself is based out of Seattle, Washington. And again, the boat seems to be performing well. Each time they put it in the water, it gets a little bit better. There's the only piston boat in the entire field, Mitch Evans in Alvy's American Eagle.
Here comes your leader for the checkered flag off of corner number 4. Down into the bridge, it'll be 400 points for the Winston Eagle here in Heat 3A.
So Winston Eagle takes another win as we go down to the championship round here at Madison, Indiana. Hey, smile! You're on Candid Camera. We'll be right back. Back in Madison, Indiana, Dick Griffin along with Jim Hendrick as we look out on a calmer Ohio River than we have seen for the past couple of days. Here are the results of Heat 3A. Winston Eagle, the winner. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, 2nd. Then the Miss T+ and American Eagle. Miss Budweiser in 5th.
Boy, sounds like somebody's serving notice. That's a big improvement since the first heat.
Yeah, you know, we keep fine-tuning the boat each heat, and we're getting a little better and a little better, and all the credit really goes to my team. The Winston Eagle team's just done a great job all day since the first heat.
Help make you feel a little better the way the boat's performing, Steve?
Oh, the boat's performing beautifully. The Winston Eagle team has done a tremendous job, and what can you say about Mark? He's the best there is.
Well, a guy that's trying to figure out exactly what happened with that penalty is Chip Hanauer. Let's go down to Jim Hendrick, who's standing by with him now.
Down here with Chip Hanauer. And Chip, what happened out there?
Well, I'm not even sure. I'm not sure where they've called me, but I thought I was clean, and apparently they didn't.
There's something about the overlap on T+.
I don't know, like I said, which corner they're calling on, so I can't comment until I know exactly, where and when they called it.
Does this change your strategy for the final heat?
Well, it does. We lost our lane pick, so we're going to have to take what's left, and that's going to be difficult.
So you really have to psych yourself up for whatever lane's left over for you to get.
That's it. Whatever is left, take it and do the best we can with it.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Heat 3B. The Tide boat will be in lane number 2, American Spirit in lane 3, the Miss Circus lane 4, and on the trailer boat, it'll be the Miss Rock. But, Jim, we look on the field as we get the start to Heat 3B. We've got a drag race, only 2 boats.
The last Heat Circus, with a miscommunication on the start time, we're making adjustments to the new hall that has just returned from Seattle, and they missed the starting gun. So now, perhaps they're going to sit out knowing they have to win the last chance heat to advance to the final.
And obviously they've got more engine problems with the Miss Rock boat. It did not make the field again for the second time today. Here is the lead boat. This is the Tide, George Woods Jr. He's battling Mark Evans, who's on the outside of him in the American Spirit. George Woods Jr.'s already got 1 win under his belt in the heat races here today. He's got his championship points in line. He'd like to just go ahead and assure everything for the championship heat. Meanwhile, American Spirit, who has since the first heat been running without a tailpiece, is riding in a very solid second place, and the boat actually looks like it's performing very well without that tail.
Dick, the reason the Miss Rock, the new turbine, is not in competition. Mark Evans volunteered to drive both boats today because rookie Ken Dryden has not qualified as a driver. But both boats drew each other in this heat. So Mark Evans took his own boat, American Spirit, into competition.
Well, that's the sure one as the checkered flag goes out to the Tide boat, George Woods Jr. He takes another win on the day, and we'll be back to talk with him and get ready for our championship round when we come back in just a moment.
Welcome back to Mid-America, Madison, Indiana, the scene of the Budweiser Indiana Governor's Cup. I'm Jim Hendrick along with Dick Crippen. Let's take a look at the points gathered towards the O'Doul High Point Championship. The Tide wins, American Spirit second, and as we said, Circus and Miss Rock did not start.
Well, we have a first. First time this year, guess who gets lane choice?
It's awesome. I like it. Be one of the first times, as you said, all year long that the Tide gets to choose the first lane, and we're going to do proud.
A lot of people think, well, maybe an easy win, maybe not much of a race, but it's a good opportunity for you, knowing the position you're in now, to really find out what this water has for you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I say, yeah, it's an easy race. It's never an easy race out here. I don't care if you're all by yourself. The river is tough all on its own, but get out there. We got to test our equipment. Mark gave us a little push there for a lap and then kind of backpedal, and I was busy doing some other things inside the boat, and we're going to get ready for the final heat because that's where it's all at.